This is a complete disaster. ISS crew has been set back. SpaceX Capsule has been annihilated in its latest test for safety. And this is an anomaly, of course. That's just terrible as a development because it delays everything. This is an RT article, and it has a leaked video, and you can hear the comments of the people that are watching it, obviously. And we don't know the particulars of this yet. We know, though, that NASA has called on SpaceX to find a way to transport the NASA astronauts to the International Space Station. As we know, up to now, they've been transported back and forth by Russia. So SpaceX will be supposedly using the Crew Dragon launching on top of SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket from the Complex 39A at Kennedy Space Center. And this is a launch pad that has been leased by SpaceX from NASA. It's being refurbished for launches for the Falcon 9 and the Falcon Heavy. So this is the latest. What's happening is that it was a complete disaster, with SpaceX and NASA still not giving their statement as to the details of this quote-unquote anomaly during the latest Crew Dragon safety test. So this video was leaked, apparently showing the unscheduled disassembly event, that is the blast, the boom, the explosion. This huge explosion and smoke could be seen from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station in Florida on Saturday after the Dragon capsule developed by SpaceX to ferry the NASA astronauts back and forth from the ISS exploded on its test platform. SpaceX confirmed that this was an anomaly during the test of the emergency response system's abort engines, and it did not give any details concerning the accident. The company said, "Our teams are investigating, working closely with our NASA partners. Detecting anomalies like this prior to flight are the main reason why we test." Okay, that's obviously what they have to be doing, testing, just in case anomalies happen. But why did they happen? We don't even know. Quote, "The launch of the Dragon 2 spacecraft in July is out of the question. It can take place not earlier than the end of the year." This is what the aerospace industry told Sputnik. This is an RT article, by the way. They said it is necessary to deal with the causes of the accident that took place during the test. This would take a long time. And also it says here at the end, for the last 8 years, NASA has been depending on Russia to transport the NASA astronauts back and forth from the ISS. And for each time that happens, they pay Roscosmos up to $81 million per seat. So finally, using SpaceX, that will put an end to relying on Russia transporting the NASA astronauts back and forth. But with this latest setback, who knows when that will be possible for SpaceX to be transporting them back and forth. I, for one, don't understand why this is happening, because as we know, NASA put the astronauts on the moon many times. This was decades ago. So why can't NASA use its wonderful technology to just simply take the astronauts to the ISS, which are not as far, obviously, as the moon is? Why do they have to rely on a private company? So I'll leave a link below for you for this on RT. You can watch the video there. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.